morning, everybody. Welcome to DWR Randomizer and the 2023 Winter League, featuring Week 2 tiebreaker races between Highspirits, DWR2nd, YakkoWakko20, and SassageLink. These tiebreaker races have been fantastic so far, a couple nights in a row now. We'll see if they continue to deliver tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm DK9146. Alongside me in the booth tonight's going to be Aaron 2U2. How are we doing tonight?
I'm excellent. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing pretty well myself, and I'm excited to watch this. Some really good runners in here, some really fun flight sets, I guess. I've grown to like it a little more than I anticipated initially, and we'll see if these runners get some of these super fast seeds, or if they get one of those ones they're going to have to grind out a little bit to be able to beat these spike tiles and get that Princess turned into the Dragon Lord.
Yeah, definitely going to be a frantic, panicky section right at the beginning, and it looks like the timer's ticking down, so we got 5 seconds till we're go.
Yeah, this will be awesome, and just so you kind of know out there what we're looking at here, we're going to have random weapon prices, random XP requirements, we're going to have random monster XP and gold, so a slime could give us 350 experience for all we know, permanent torch, some fast tech speed hacks, open and short Sherlock, no keys, Three's Company alternate finish, very fast XP on a small map, so it's going to go really, really fast here.
Absolutely, and already underway. Looks like we have herb and gold in our first 2 chests. Stats seem to be fairly flat. Nothing terribly interesting, no starting spells.
Yeah, we'll see if they get a little help with that 6 strength. Of course, one enemy could rocket them straight to level 10 for all we know, but we'll get a little help here in the treasury, hopefully. Yeah, Torch, Fairy Water, some Dragon Scale action, and another herb, so they got a little bit of starter kit here.
You're not terrible, as long as you can kill something right away, that's the big thing. You take too long here at the beginning, and you're going to start to freak out because you just know everybody else is fine, no problem whatsoever.
Well, we have a town right next door, and it's Hawksness. We have one runner we're going to check the basement, see if that might be where our swamp is. The second follow him as well.
That's always a bit of a controversial thing, I think, in these flags, to see if you go all the way around or not. It looks like it is mountain, so Highspirits is going to try to check it. We'll see how far he gets before, oh no, Fairy Water Torch might be able to get this roll down. We'll see.
Yeah, meanwhile, we had Sassage find a slime for 54, gets heal more and hurt more among other things, and has found Sherlock.
Nice. Sherlock, not always the most useful thing in this flag set, but if you got hurt more, it's worth a check to see if you can get armor or sword.
Alright, so that slime rocketed into level 6, but it is about 154 to the next one. We'll see if we can get another enemy or 2 here.
And Diabetes picking up a level 2, so we got 2 people on the board. Again, levels will come fast once they start coming, assuming we don't get one of those random blocks that can happen. Sass is looking to be a little bit out in the lead right now. Again, Hurtmore makes this seed a whole lot nicer.
Exactly. Hurtmore is huge. Joining him is DWR2nd in both fighting Sherlock and getting that Hurtmore. So rocketing levels should be occurring for Diabetes here as well.
And we just keep on going through here. Yeah, it looks like Assassin just started pushing the exploration button right away. Sometimes you see those early enemies given a bunch of experience and you think, hey, I gotta find everything, but then it's always that balancing act between that and, well, I don't know. You wander around and find a 260 experienced magician, you don't really feel bad for exploring, do you?
Yeah, it's exactly what I was noting. 260 on that Magician's fantastic. Gave him an extra level. Got sleep out of it. Didn't get a bunch of stats, but that agility's still lagging a little bit. And as we've seen in some of these other races, you definitely want agility to be able to get through Sherlock if at all possible.
So we see what the spike enemy is. It is an AK-47. Diabetes is not able to get through it, but he might try to go back. Again, just getting one piece of Erdrick's gear can completely swing this race and make you feel like you can take on anything if you get it. Then again, I think the odds are, I calculated this out at some point, it's like 1 in 3 that either piece of Erdrick's gear will be here. Maybe a little bit lower than that. Yeah, no, it's actually less than 1 in 4, now that I think about it.
Arbor Knight gives a whopping 5 experience and was hiding absolutely nothing, so no anything for Diabetes.
killed a metal slime for 111 experience. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, got a little bit less out of that metal than normal, but still, nice to see the metal gave something. A lot of times they like to troll and be one of those little tiny experience enemies.
So Diabetes does find a real pound, Breckenridge. I guess it counts as a real pound. Finds a cheapy chainmail, but that's about the only thing that's interesting there. I think their weapons are pretty expensive, which is boring.
Alright, Sassage going to check the basement, which we know is mountain. We got, looks like everybody's trying to kill some enemies here just to find some experience. We have some towns on Diabetes' side here.
Garenham, 3 free chests in this setup. Again, you really would like to find something gear-wise to help you out. And it's not guaranteed by any means, but it's the same thing. Sassage diving mountain. There's a chance that Sword or Armor is in here. I probably calculate this out at some point. I'm too lazy to do it. But 5 chest checks is probably about 10%.
Yeah, and you never know. You might find one of those urgent pieces that really helps out. We don't know what either spike tile we're going to have to face is as of yet, so we might get away with a hurt mortal enemy, or we may want to have to be able to kill a red dragon and or a golem.
Well, you found a death necklace. Probably not going to see much action in that. We have seen SassageLink finally got some agility there with a nice level pickup, but it's been pretty bad. Exploration has been pretty much kill it or die at this point, and running has been less an option.
Alright, it doesn't look like Mountain paid out there for Sassage outside of some gold, so he is out of there after exploring all 5 chests. The levels keep rolling in. Highspirits and Sassage both at level 13 now, Yakko at level 9, or 11, and Diabetus at level 9. So stats finally starting to come around. They have a ton of hit points here.
Yeah, hit points are nice. The MP is a little low. You're not going to feel super confident yet. Once you find out wherever the princess is and the other bitty Sherlock. But really, heal more makes a lot of difference. If you can get something decent on the armor side, Diabetes got a flame sword. He's probably okay, but he's kind of settled into a ground character.
Yeah, he's found a couple enemies there that are giving triple digits, and that'll rock you up pretty quickly as long as these random XP requirements don't rear their ugly head. We know he's not too far away from level 13 jump, though, with the others already having made it there.
And see again, it looks like Highspirits also picking up that flame sword here in Garenham. There's not a whole lot else in here. This is again that death necklace, probably not going to be used. They could, they got a lot of hit points. So if it comes down to a situation, maybe right before the final spike, if they realize it's something they gotta whack down like a golem or a red dragon, might see them throw it on for that fight. That's about it.
Yeah, you never know, honestly. With how much HP we've already gotten here, that I would have never given Death Necklace even a viable thought, but we're not far off, to be honest. And after that level 14, we see on Diabetus, we hit 136 HP.
Yeah, that's Death Necklace viable for the Dragon Lord. Of course, with like a weaker enemy, you probably quite need that many hit points, but feel good about it. Again, I don't think stuff is that close to Tantagle that you won't use it casually, but there's not really a reason to yet. We'll see. We're all on Death Necklace duty right now, trying to see if it works out.
Yeah, I think the bigger note there that I just noticed, a giant MP gain. I think I've seen 72 pop up on the screen there.
Yeah, at this point now, there's definitely that pressure. I gotta find a princess. We got enough to win, so we gotta go.
Yeah, so we know where Sherlock is. We do not know where either end of Swamp Cave is. It wasn't in the back of Tantagle. It was not in the back of Garenham. So it is on the overworld somewhere. We may have a single continent or a multi-continent. And there's a multi, though. There's only one entrance. So we'll see who can find that first and be the first with knowledge on who we have to kill.
SassageLink has given us coordinates, which I could not read, and I'm not exactly sure why he did that. That's a very unusual play in this, but maybe he was hoping it was nearby, Sword or Armor or something like that. The problem with coordinates in this flag set is I think they can be fake.
Yeah, that's my understanding is, let's say one of those 3 key items, the Hearthstones or token, rolls on that coordinate spot. It'll still have the coordinates, and then the game, because of the open Sharlock, yanks it off, so you could get chords but end up with no item on the search.
And Ryan in chat pointing out that is in fact DigDug on DiabeetusThe2nd screen. He is someone who has worked on a lot of different sprites here and there. They're not really uploaded into the program as a whole, but I think you're probably using them. It's kind of neat to see the different graphical abilities of our community here.
We have a blue dragon on the Swamp Spike here on Sassage Stream. Blue dragon.
I was too busy admiring DigDug there to even notice. I was like, hey, where's he at?
I didn't see where he went either. All of a sudden, I saw him take that turn into the spike. So, well, a nice 6 experience, but he's going to be the first to find the princess.
Also, hi, chat. Hope you're all doing well.
Yeah, everyone can turn their hearing aids back down. Hopefully, we're coming through loud and clear, though.
All right, and Diabeetus now also finding Swamp. Sassage warping out, going to return. I can't remember if we've seen Sharlock or not, but it looks like he's going in for the full heal. Hopefully he's not going to turn in the princess. He did check the coordinates, which, again, makes you a little nervous, but I think he knows better.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting a top off. Sharlock is due east of here, 1 or 2 screens to the east, so we are not very far away at all from having our first runner with the princess and Sharlock, but we have multiple behind. Everybody getting the princess simultaneously here on the other screens.
It's going to be a rush here at the end. We'll see if the Sharlock ends up coming into play and helping to decide the end result of this race.
Yeah, and it is a Sharlock zone to enter Sharlock with red dragons, as we just seen pop up on Sassage's side.
Yeah, but he does have decent agility. It's a consideration he couldn't run, but I could definitely see not wanting to do it right away. Maybe more in a desperation situation.
And while that red dragon fight was going on, DiabeetusThe2nd sneaks past him as the first runner to actually make it inside. It's going to be down to encounters, and depending on what we run into over here on the spike, though, at this point, looks like we probably can take on anything.
Yeah, we're talking about going by, he's zoomed in through quite a bit, actually gotten through most of Sharlock, well, about half of Sharlock with no encounter, so huge advantage Diabeetus right now. Again, he has won in the first round of the tournament, so this will definitely put him in position to possibly get into week 2 with 10 points. Just one little Axe Knight in his way.
Yeah, easy hurt more. Go ahead and get some GGs out in chat for Diabeetus. Going to be the winner of race 1, but don't worry, we got another race coming up as soon as all these runners are done.
Right, this is an aggregate best of 2, more or less. Getting that 5 in the first place, that guarantees he won't finish last overall. We'll just have to see how the rest of this turns out, but a very hot time. And every second that Sassage is behind could matter. And, speaking of that, YakkoWakko is right on Sassage's tail. It is tight, tight, tight.
Yeah, red dragons for all 3 runners here. It looks like they're all fighting through them. There we go. Sassage gets through the spike, gets up here, says yes to the Dragon Lord, and we'll finish second in the first race tonight.
All right, at least it seems like it. We're having a bit of an issue with the race room where he is not finished. Not exactly sure why or what's going on. There he is, 4th place, but we might have to retime that one because that does not seem right.
Yeah, that or maybe strings got a little off on the display there with the tech issues we have. So, yeah, we'll double check some things, but according to Race Room, we have an official time from Diabeetus of 12:30. We have 2nd place YakkoWakko at 13:07, a 3rd place Highspirits at 13:23, and a 4th place SassageLink at 13:34. So a minute 4 seconds separating all 4 runners.
GG to all of them. I'm going to let you cover us for just a second second, DK, while I get us set up for the second race.
No worries at all. And yeah, we're at the intermission period here, folks. We're going to get another race room rolled here for these runners, get them set up as quickly as possible, along with the new tracker going here. So yeah, just bear with us here. That was crazy though. All 4 runners kind of spread out, all converged all at once. We saw triple princess rescues. We saw what appeared to be Sassage out in front, but maybe a little bit of a stream leg here. And ultimately, everybody came together within a minute there. So to explain how tonight works, this first race, the winner will be given 5 points. The second is third is 2, fourth is 1. But the same thing will happen on that second race. So the winner will get 5, second will get 3, third will get 2, fourth will get 1. And then the aggregate total of both of those determines who actually gets what placing as we move forward. Yeah, we'll see if I'm kind of hoping we get a slightly different experience for the second race here. A lot of these will go similar to this one, but maybe a slight bit more difficulty for these runners to get a level up, or like a small gap in the random XP requirements, or maybe a late hurt more. Should be interesting.
All right, thank you very much, DK. Sorry, it took me a few times. I was so much action was on the screen there that I completely forgot that I need to get ready for the second race too.
Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, that was nuts. It was just like we pushed out a little bit. No one found anything but Sherlock, and then all of a sudden, all the runners are in Swamp Cave simultaneously getting princesses and doing dives. It was pretty daggone awesome. Yeah, so we got the next race room open here. We'll be rolling a seed here hopefully in a moment and get all that loaded up. So stick tight. We should be ready to go probably 2-3 minutes, depending on how fast everybody gets the seed loaded up here. So let me ask chat while we're waiting on the next room to be set up here and get going. What are we looking for in the second one here? What would you guys like to see face these runners? A nice wombo enemy on a spike, or lots of late hurt more. I like late hurt more for sure. Let's give them a little more challenge here. That was a little easy, I think.
Now, late Hurtmore is definitely the classic wrench in the works. If we really want to see something fun, 4 strength start, and no enemies worth more than 5 experience in zone 0.
I like that. That would be trolly. Let's throw all the let's throw Tantagel like in like the southwestish corner, with all the towns being in the northeast, or some kind of really big gap to where they have to explore a lot of the map as well.
Yeah, 50-minute seed and a tiebreaker race would be something terrible happened, I think, in this sort of scenario. So let's hope that one doesn't happen. But some challenge would be good.
Yeah, buddy. And as you see, we got the runners all set here. We're waiting for the last to ready up, and we'll get a countdown. So we should be going momentarily. And I would say at worst case, we'd probably be looking at about a 30-minute win. I think would probably be an edge case based on what I've been seeing, at least from some of these seeds. So let's see if our last runner will ready up here real fast. It looks like waiting for confirmation. Everything's set. If one of our admin friends here, wink wink, would like there we go. Schmike got it. Thank you. Appreciate that, Schmike. So yeah, we'll get a countdown here momentarily and get this started up.
Alrighty, yeah. Sorry, we had a little bit of a confusion there on the back end, but I think it was just not that big of a deal. But here we go, getting ready, and at least starting on our end with the 15-second countdown.
Yeah, so let's see what they get this time. We know for sure it's going to be gold where the normal key is. All the other items are going to be randomized, though, so they'll get 2 random items in the throne room, and then we'll have access to 4 more right away in the treasury since there are no keys. And the room is underway, so we should see action momentarily.
All right, and yeah, the stats are actually pretty nice, so I don't think we're going to have much of an interruption here right at the beginning. Again, there might be some stream lag between some of our players, so keep that in mind as well.
So, Erdrick's sword start, huh? That makes things a little simpler.
Simpler, perhaps, but probably a lot more intense because now, you know, like, you don't really need to explore at this point. You need maybe a town for armor, but you're not really looking for Erdrick's armor because you already got one really good thing. You know, it eliminates maybe variance, but it eliminates like the usefulness of variance. Like sometimes you can go the wrong way and still get some stuff, but you're not really going to find anything, are you?
Yeah, exactly. And we had a real treasury, all 4 gold chests. We see Diabetes, the only runner that actually is going for a gold grind. Looks like he's going to settle in on 10,000 and hopefully parlay that into some equipment. Down in the basement was the Stones Cave with an herb.
Yeah, and then we see SassageLink, who killed 1 enemy and is in go mode right now, more or less. So he's a little low on hit points, but that was level 12 and 1 kill and almost every spell.
Wow. That is nuts. Yeah, all the spells that matter for sure. Radiant, absolutely a non-factor in when you have Heal More. And that, yeah, like you said, hit points a little low, but Heal More outweighs heal every time. And we got Yakko getting a big level there.
Yeah, I don't think Diabetes is going to feel super good about this once he goes out and sees the same thing. I don't know if that'll change his strategy or not. Again, it really just depends where stuff is. If you walk to a town and there's something kind of expensive, I mean, we'll see on Sassage's screen here. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, if he really wanted to buy... yeah, he didn't need that money at all.
Yeah, 1 gold chest would get you both magic armor and silver shield. Yakko's going to top off here. Level 12 and... most likely take a look in the back, see if this is going to be our swamp cave in the back of Garenham.
Yeah, the magic armor, you start with sword, magic armor, and silver shield are like less than 300 gold combined. It's don't need money. Hey, fighter's ring. Could use that, I suppose.
Yeah, you know, that 101 attack power was kind of weak, so we're up to 103. 103 attack power, like a minute in. This is nuts. And in the back, we do have swamp.
Oh boy! So now he's warping out. I think he maybe just wanted to take a few less steps in there, maybe get there a little bit cleaner. He has plenty of magic. He does not have a ton of hit points though. That's our big limiting factor right now.
Yeah, we'll see what we got here, and if the hit. Ooh, Golem probably not going to be in play right now with this low HP.
Yeah, this is not the fight that you wanted to see. This and Red Dragons were pretty much your dead meat. Otherwise, you could possibly double hurt or something. So really on the prowl for some hit points.
Yeah, and after that death, we saw 950 experience to that next level. It shouldn't take too terribly long with a lot of these enemies that are very easily killed given triple digits, but still got to get up there.
Right, and then there is always the chance. Wait, is he? Yeah, Sassage is defense breaking a wizard at 3.5 minutes. It's amazing.
Yeah, and that wizard gave 341 experience. Kind of surprised he didn't sit down those hills and just try and get that enemy there real fast.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what he's looking for. Unless he's checking the coordinates again, is he? Okay, no, he just decided to walk through the town. I think he changed his mind. Because that coordinate count might have cost him the last race, just even checking that.
Yeah, it was a very surprising play. Another 230 something from a wolf there. Wow. So shouldn't be too long until he gets up to level 13. I think it's going to be around 1900. Yeah, right here we go.
Yeah, heal and radiant. How many hit points did he get there?
32. So got 2 levels on that one. 32 hit points. I think we're probably able to take on that golem now.
Yeah, this is definitely okay. Golem, Sharlock, let's go.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Diabetes hasn't left the starting area. Just stayed in this desert and is grinding for probably HP as well. So he's not too far away from getting that level up. Sassage has the knowledge on the princess location. I do not believe we have seen Sharlock on anybody's screen as of yet.
Yeah, Sassage is still kind of... He's not quite the straight bullet train magnet right to the end that we might have thought. So I think he's... I don't know. Is he going to Garenham now, or is he still exploring, looking for Sharlock?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't recognize where he's at right now, and I don't remember where Garenham was in relation to the castle, to be honest.
It's pretty close, because it was the first thing a few of our runners saw. So, yeah, I think at this point he's just looking for Sharlock, and he wants to be able to do it all in one go. And have all the resources topped off, etc. We'll see. Diabetes has 86 hit points. He's probably going to obtain the defense necessary here in just a moment, and he might be the first to get the princess.
Yeah, Diabetes with the strength HP build, level 14, giving him 86 HP. So yeah, he's in the driver's seat right now, at least for the princess. Highspirits right there with him, though.
Yeah, Highspirits went directly to the back, did not even bother healing up. I guess he just died, so... sporting the Arkista's Ring Christine character for today.
Well, Stoneman trying to slow him down a little bit. Diabetes is going to check these chests real fast that Highspirits did bypass, so Highspirits getting a little more time here. Going to find out about this golem in a moment. We'll see if we can get him down.
Yeah, just straight on swinging, not worried about it, getting his heals. You have to remember, it looked on our screen like Highspirits started a little bit later than our other players, so he might have a bit of an advantage here, more so than it seems.
Yeah, very good point. He was definitely the last stream the show go live, so we'll keep an eye on the race room as well as people are wrapping here. But we still got to find Sharlock after we get this princess. We have no idea where we're taking her yet or what that spike's going to be.
Right. I mean, we have the capability to take out a normal enemy, but you never know. If it's a golem with... Well, we already saw the golem. It didn't seem to have anything nasty. If it's a red dragon with, like, the wombo or something, definitely still high chance for shenanigans. Anything with DL2 breath, because we do not have Erdrick's armor, is going to be scary.
Well, red dragons seem to be just bitey down here. We see it on SassageLink's screen. So red dragons might not be a factor here outside of just slowing runners down. Highspirits out on the walk, though, as is Diabetes joining him now. All right, so Yakko in the cave here trying to work on his golem. We did just see level 15 from SassageLink's side here as he continues to explore, evidently looking for what we're assuming to be Sharlock before he picks up his princess.
All right. Well, Highspirits says, yeah, he's got the princess. He's walking through some swamp. Just where it is the Dragon Lord today? Where is he hiding? Dead end. That return spell makes the trip a little quick going back. And we'll see if he can find it. If not, we're just going to continue to walk around taking those little damage bops. And that's what it might come down to between Highspirits and Diabetes, I think is YakkoWakko. I am suspicious, honestly, that I think Yakko and Sassage's displays are actually flipped on screen.
Well, we're trying to keep the chat on their toes as well as the commentators, if that's the case. That's a good... Yeah, that would explain so many things. So, well, we'll find out for sure. So, regardless, I'm not sure if anybody's tried to go through Swamp Cave's other side yet. But whoever our bottom right is has been looking for quite a while and has not located it yet. And now the other three have been joining them for multiple minutes here, and we have no sighting of Sherlock.
Yes, this is. I'm pretty sure that is the case. Now that I think about it a little closer, SassageLink uses the newer version of the ROM that you don't normally see with the graphical updates, and it has Link, SassageLink. It totally makes sense. Also explains why our first race was very confusing on our end as to how the finishing worked.
Yeah, I just pulled up their individual streams. So no, sorry about the confusion there, folks. So yeah, just flip-flop the names on the bottom. Otherwise, the stream is obviously the correct thing otherwise. So Sassage will be bottom left. YakkoWakko is bottom right.
Yeah, we're just having fun here. So they will know when they watch back too soon.
Yeah, we'll do it live, folks. We'll do it live. Crazily enough, on a small map, still no Sherlock. Like, this map has to be insane as far as being able to get to wherever Sherlock is hiding for these runners. Everybody's searching all over the place in different parts of this world, and it is still hiding.
Yes, and it's always weird when you don't find it. My compulsion is always it's on the left somewhere. I don't know why. I always feel like it's on the left. Which I don't think there's any evidence to substantiate that. But nope, Diabetes has found it.
All right, and the panic after having walked around for all these runners with that princess at this point, it's got to be starting to set in. You're wondering if your opponents have gone the other way, or if once you get to Sherlock, it's bad. But yep, here we go. We got him walking through so far. A pretty decent hero walk. We'll see if there's anybody on the floor here that wants to try and intervene before he gets to the spike.
We see Blue Dragon, Star Waver, and neither of them seem to be particularly dangerous. Take that back. Blue Dragon has DL2 breath. Not exactly safe.
Yeah, and because of where the HP is, had to try and do a run at 67, so could have got blasted after a block for a big one. But we have a Stone Man.
All right, Stone Man slept. I think we haven't seen anything fancy out of them, so this could be the end for this race here in just a moment. Unfortunate level up to slow us down.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A great timing for that level up to be able to walk to the king, but to the Dragon Lord. But get those GGs out in chat for DiabeetusThe2nd. Going to finish first in the second race here, 11:29.
Yeah, excellent job. That beginning grind at I don't know, the gold grind, the grind. They didn't necessarily. I don't think those led to the key to victory here. I think it was just he found the path quicker. And Highspirits and Sassage both seem to be quite lost. I think Highspirits is actually fairly close. Just has to go a little bit east from where he is. But Sassage is in the completely wrong side of the map right now.
Yep. Well, Sassage, bottom right Sassage at least. Unless we switch the names now, I'm even more confused. But anyway, whoever's on the bottom right, just getting the princess, and so they're joining the fray. Here we go. Highspirits finding the castle. All right, Schmike confirming he switched. I was like, wait a minute, I thought they were okay. I missed the name switch, but yeah, we got Highspirits into the castle here. But we'll see if he can elude that DL2 from the Blue Dragon on his way around.
Yeah, now it's Sassage and Wakko. Who is going to go southeast? Because that seems to be where it is. Highspirits. Oh, he knows about the Blue Dragon. I actually saw him get roasted earlier and forgotten about it. So he is aware of the problems here. But if he gets through the Blue Dragon, or excuse me, he gets through the Axe Knight, and here he is. And I believe we have Diabetes with us. GG, sir.
Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it.
A heck of a couple races. How do you? What's your general opinion of this week? You seem like you kind of cruised through it.
Kind of comes down to the RNG. I mean, let's be realistic. It's left versus right, and getting that one kill versus not. Yes, there's obviously some, decision-making process as to when to go and do the things, but these are so fast and so furious that you really just gotta push the right buttons at the right time, even more so than usual.
Well, while that was going on, I was going to say, get GG's out for Highspirits, who's going to finish second in the second race here, which will give him second overall based on the time differential, regardless of finish of the other two runners.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Yakko would have to have finished in like the next 5 seconds, I think. Well, no, it's already too late. So, yeah, that's an official second place. Yakko gets this done. He will finish in third overall, both in this race and for the week. And then be Sassage, who has just been searching the entire world for the last half of this race, trying to find Sharlock.
It does always seem to go that way, doesn't it? Either you find Sharlock right away and can't find the princess, or you find the princess right away and then scour the ends of Alifgard looking for this giant thing that you just can't see.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I would say that was a difference here. I think Highspirits got to the princess about 20 seconds before you did. And really nothing different there at the end except for just trying to find the way. And GG's out in the chat for YakkoWakko20, who has finished with the final time of 14:50.
Yeah, meanwhile, we got SassageLink still trying to figure out where this Sharlock location could possibly be. Starting out anew again after refreshing the MP-HP here, see if we can get the right path going this time.
I'm guessing, I don't know, but I know that the thing that kind of made it tough for me was when you say the princess, you know, you're going to outside out. But the problem is that puts you at a part of the map that was about as far away from Sharlock as you could possibly be, because it was way up in the north. And if you basically just went east from start, it was still a ways away, like in the southeast corner probably, but the opposite of where Swamp let you out.
Nice. And looks like we got our second place finisher tonight, Highspirits, joining us. GG Highspirits, how you feeling after these two races?
GG. A little bit of the RNG got me, but otherwise I was pretty happy with how things went. About as fast as 2 seeds can go.
Yeah, the second one especially, man. We jump outside, instant level 12, I think it was, for pretty much everybody.
The first seed was almost the same too. It was so many levels, but we got so many stats. But yeah, it was fast experience. The princess was quick. The problem was that Sharlock. Where was Sharlock?
Yeah, that's a question poor Sassage is still asking themselves right now as they continue to scour the countryside looking for it.
Yeah, I probably searched the last spot for it myself, so. I had the princess really early. Like, I had the princess like sub 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, you were, I believe, our first runner on stream to have the princess on this one, and then 3 of you simultaneously walking the princess around, and it was pretty funny. We were seeing all of the countryside looking for this giant thing that no one just could happen to locate.
Found a good place to be left alone. But GG Diabetes.
GG Highspirits as well. Glad to see you back.
And I believe we have YakkoWakko with us as well. Hello, sir, and GG on the race.
It's always good to believe. GG.
So what were your thoughts on these two races tonight, YakkoWakko? I mean, obviously fairly zoomy. First one gave us the castle nearby. The second one gave us the princess nearby and the faraway castle. How'd they go for you?
Well, you kind of saw, yeah. Sharlock was could not find it. Took me forever. I finally decided to just take a faith dive. Just grabbed her and let's see if I run into it. And fortunately, I did.
Now, I think we currently, just judging on everything, I think you were the first, or excuse me, the fastest to get to Sharlock after getting the princess. It just seemed like that princess was hiding from you for quite a long time.
First race or second race?
Second race, sorry.
Oh, the second race I found her pretty quickly, but it was a golem there. So I decided to see if I can find Sharlock first, and when I couldn't, I decided to just go take a faith dive.
Okay, sorry, I worded that kind of funny, but yeah. Okay, yeah, so I guess, like, ultimately, I think that golem was kind of funny when you start with the sword, just that those hit points were just hiding from people for so long.
Yeah, I think when I went in the first time, I had like 40 hit points. I was like, nope.
Might be the one time you would maybe wish for a flute instead of a sword.
I will always wish for a sword. As maybe I might go for the flute, but I changed my mind very quickly.
So this is a question for each of you. With that first race especially, we were seeing triple princess rescues while one person already had the princess. Obviously, everybody finished within a minute and change of each other. What were your thoughts as you, especially for those that were behind Diabetes, you're walking in the Sharlock, no one's done, and then all of a sudden you just see the room start going nuts with the finishes. How were you feeling during that moment?
Princess was nicely hidden also, just like Sharlock was on this seed. Figured it was who found the. I figured after a while, whoever found the princess first was gonna have it. And when like everyone finished at the same time, it's like, yep, we all found the princess at the same time, basically.
I think it came more to who had a better luck in diving Sharlock at that point.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see. I mean, I was the first one through, but I also just a couple people mentioned in the race room that they ran into red dragons inside Sharlock. I don't think I ran into any. I did run into one outside in the desert, but that was fortunate for me.
Yeah. In the first race, I ran into at least 4 inside there, I think, and I ran into one outside. I went ahead and killed that one, but when I realized it was only 15 points, I was like, nope, not worth it. And that's why I was going for those wizards, because you know what? Maybe I'll get a little extra points there. That'll beef me up for the final battle.
Yeah, and counter luck can definitely play in. And I was going to say, I know I saw YakkoWakko run into several, including that zone that had him outside. But for chat, go ahead and get GG's out for SassageLink. He's thrown in the towel, decided that Sharlock will remain elusive forever, unfortunately. So going to finish 4th overall after the night, but really tight as we saw with that first finish just behind the rest of the runners and just this elusive Sharlock tonight.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, like, routing, being able to figure out how to get down there. He did have the princess a little bit before Yakko did, and just, I think, I don't know, was it the southeast corner where Sharlock was? That's what it seemed like to me.
Yeah, pretty much, and it was definitely a hike over there too.
Well, GG, Sassage. Thanks for joining us here. Strong fought on both of them. You were right in on both of them. And the first one kind of had a hidden princess. Second one definitely had a hidden Sharlock. How you feeling after these races?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was. I still haven't found Sharlock, and I'm gonna try to find it after this. But yeah, felt pretty good on those. First race was super close, and since that, though, yeah, I kind of faded off this one.
Yeah, it was interesting. Both races basically gave everybody really fast experience and really fast leveling. Added bonus of a sword in the second one, but yeah, just a little tough on the exploration piece here. The small map can be deceptively big, especially if you get some windy paths involved.
Yeah, and that's one of those. Do you search on the other side of Swamp Cave? Do you not? Is it just going to be one continent either way? And I'm sure even when you do miss it, you're still, maybe one screen away from finding it.
And this was a secret one continent here.
Well, yeah, this has been this was a great a great setup for all of these. Looks like Well, since we got this on screen, we have one more race tonight, 10:30 p.m. That'll be on DWR Randomizer, featuring some Group 5 action there. But any final thoughts for either of these races, or as we're looking forward to the chaos week of week 3?
Chaos. That's all I got.
Looking forward to it, and GG's to everybody tonight. Thank you guys for putting on the stream. But yeah, looking forward to chaos. Hopefully do better next week.
Chaos, the total wild card round. Remind everybody again what it is, commentators.
Yeah, chaos is the week that I love. I love chaos. It's the week where the slime could destroy your face for 100 damage. The Dragon Lord could have 230 HP, and Dragon Lord 1 can sleep and breathe on you as well. Oh, it's the greatest thing ever.
Another week where the general assurances you have in standard of certain things working the way that you expect are just not there. That's what Winter League is about.
What's the difference between short Sharlock and easy Sharlock? We know short Sharlock is you just go straight to the bottom.
Easy Sharlock actually reduces the run block rate in Chaos Flags of every enemy in Sharlock from basically by about 25%. So it'll be a little bit easier. And in a regular week without Chaos enemies, it's AK-47s, Red Dragons, and Stone Men it applies to.
Can we keep that as a standard flag?
Yes, also the Dragon Lord. Thank you, Schmike. It's not on the table right now. So we'll see how it goes here in the tournament before we think about anything else.
Well, it looks like we're going to send it over to one of our Winter League runners, Edge Talveron. Before we do that, any final thoughts here tonight, Aaron, before we wrap up?
No, just thanks everyone for sticking with us. And we had a couple technical errors, and on my end, a little bit of a delay too, because I was confused about a couple of things. But we appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for the runners for doing an excellent job.
No, absolutely. Yeah, and definitely give these runners a follow. They did a fantastic job and are really a joy to watch a lot of times. So, well, for our restreamer Schmike, our trackers RG365 and Juf, my co-commentator Aaron, U2U, I was DK9146. Everybody have a good night.